gets up in the morning beneath the stars so bright. Pull your hat down, make sure your cinch is tight. Horse is kinda snuffy, cold chill up your spine. You'll get your ass moving, son, we're burning daylight.
Howdy there, I'm Matt McKinley and we're burning daylight.
In the saddle till the job's done right.
Welcome to Burning Daylight, the only podcast for the working cowboy.
Oh, hey, fellas.
Welcome to Burning Daylight, brought to you by Bud Light and Target.
I mean, if they'll throw some money my way, I'll look past the trans kids and
you don't want the tucked
Satanism.
in little swimsuit.
I might, you know, if my boobs keep getting bigger and I want to go to the beach, you might need one of those things. You could stuff your wallet
I just have
down the
god
front, you know?
awful little visual of Matt in this thing.
Matt cinching up into a corset is the worst thought.
You fuckers send me one. I'll put it on and send you pictures.
Please don't.
I'm saying, the fuck have you been doing, Tim?
Growing grass.
Yeah, I wish. I've been just slinging those medical supplies and
Big Pharma.
yeah, you're welcome.
Tim's supplying the fentanyl in the government.
Everywhere.
Just got off the phone with Fauci, planning the next pandemic.
He's
What
my
should we-
emergency contact. You guys, you're kidding.
What should we do? We already got super AIDS. I know. Super duper AIDS.
What
Super-duper,
what is it
super-duper.
with like the last two like major conflicts, Ukraine and Sudan? There's been biosecurity or like biolabs like nearby that are like under threat of being, damaged by warfare. And we're like, why do we have all these fucking biolabs? Like, seems like we're really kind of playing with fire there, you know?
We're playing with fire on a lot of ends.
I want Matt to point out on a map where Sudan is.
Sudan is just south of Libya, which is on the Mediterranean.
Wow.
Boom.
Dude, don't
I
mess
just
with
got-
Matt in geography, dude. Don't.
He won the Walsh geography.
I play the Wordle every day. Not Wordle, but Wordle, and it gives you a shape of a country, and you have to guess it.
When it comes to geography and Julia Roberts movies, nobody's better than Matt. Nobody.
My mom loved her some Julia Roberts, and you know what? Julia Roberts was a very handsome woman. I didn't mind her. The movies sucked ass, but she was nice to look at.
Hell of a jawline.
But Matt, first Julia Roberts movie, go.
Runaway Bride.
Oh my God, Matt, you are slipping. Wow. I just
Oh no,
talked
that was
you
the
up.
first one I watched. I don't know what her first one was. I'm not what would they call somebody who's like, Taylor Swift has the Swifties. What do you call it for Julia Roberts? The Robbies?
The Julies.
Roberts.
Julies?
Julie
I don't know.
Rubbies.
Anyway, I'm not one of those, but I have seen a lot of Julia
Well, then-
Roberts movies.
Was it Brad that knew the Julia Roberts movies? Because somebody pulled out Mystic Pizza out of their ass when we were doing trivia at the bar, and you would have thought you just invented fire.
Sounds like something Nick would do.
No, I can picture Mystic Pizza on the shelf at my dad's house. It was definitely a movie that my mom watched.
You
I've
had
seen
two
it.
copies.
It sucked. Like, I've never made it all the way through, but yeah, I can picture where it's sitting on the shelf. Yeah, I couldn't tell you what I don't think the movie has much to do about pizza at all. If I can remember right.
That's disappointing.
Mostly about not about butthole pleasures.
I don't know if there was any mysticism involved either, but either way, would not recommend unless you're just really into Julia Roberts.
So Matt,
she's got a mouth like a big mouth bass.
Would you pull up the Mulvaney article I sent you? I need everybody's thoughts on this.
Oh, for fuck's sake! We were supposed to do.
What are we talking about?
Sorry.
Let me.
Oh wait, the one where she's pregnant. He's pregnant.
Or straight or something.
This.
There's just a lot of holes being poked here. A lot of them.
Or not poked.
I feel like this guy just wants to be famous.
I think so too. Was it on Twitter or was it an article? I know I seen it on.
Can we talk about how we were just like looking at Aaron's lamp and like a jar of moldy mayonnaise?
I'm charging my phone. I'm charging my phone, and the object you just said was the lamp. So I don't know how that's
not a lamp, but it looked like a jar of moldy. How does that not look like moldy mayonnaise?
I mean, kinda, yeah.
Okay, Picasso. Give me a picture, Picasso. Fun.
Okay, I found the video. It's a weird one.
Does it make you uncomfortable, Matt?
No, confused more than anything. Just like
makes him tingly in his down onesies.
It makes me feel kind of special. Okay.
A little bit romantically interested. So I recently told my parents that I may be a little bit romantically interested in women. And that was a big shock for them, considering the past 10 years of coming out as gay.
Can't get rid of them sideburns, can
you? Then trans. And I think it was just a bit of a shock. So I tell my dad, and he goes, well, I would love to see you get a woman pregnant. And I said, oh, no, she would be getting me. So I recently...
I feel so bad for this dude's dad.
Well, I don't know whether to feel bad for him or if maybe that he was just that shitty of a dad that this is kind of what this is just karma. You know, like I don't know either way, but I wish it would go away.
Matt, do you think they'll do the remember that baby thing you had a while back?
The butt baby.
The butt baby.
The butt baby.
So glad I don't listen to this podcast right
now.
This is a real thing.
You would get so educated on shit. Damn, it's not even funny.
You're gonna have to, bring me up to speed on the butt.
Okay, so this is a
Rob's at half chub right
prosthetic
now.
Baby for transgender women to experience birth. It's a dildo.
Size. It's a good
size and shape of a newborn baby that you keister it, apparently.
I guess there might be worse things.
I feel like that would take me days to do to get it in me. And a lot of spit.
You just sit on it like a chicken and let gravity do work.
It'd be like
that used to be a medieval torture device, right?
Yeah, it was the Romans didn't they impaled them and then just like let them. But it didn't kill them. They just like stuck them on this spike and then just let.
Yeah, it was like a pyramid, right? And you just sat on it and
you'd have to go
to town.
You'd have to go full Hitler and Little Nicky on me to get that thing in me. Remember when he puts? Are you serious? That big old pineapple.
I mean, that's like we did that story here a while back. Some old guy in France got a World War I.
Oh yeah,
replica artillery shell stuck in his ass. And they were interviewing the doctor.
Those things are like the size of a dog.
What's
well,
his
it was like a mortar round, but
Yeah,
it was
not the like German throwing one.
but it was a good like I don't know, probably 18 inches and like artillery mortar shell round. And but they interviewed the doctor because they had to remove it through his abdomen.
Yeah, because they stuck pointy end first.
Jesus.
Yeah. And but anyway, they interviewed the doctor and he was like, we see all sorts of weird things like like bananas and mangoes. And I was like, wait, mangoes? Explain to me a mango.
Well, mango has a gloss. Mango has a gloss around it, and you can really get it past the sphincter pretty well.
Call that the. I don't.
You are an aficionado on this?
I'm just thinking about physics.
So getting back to the
He's a
butt
fan.
thing.
Back to the butt babies. All right.
I mean, is it just
So
like
do
taking
they
a
swallow it
really
up
big-
and then do they shit it out?
No,
taking
like
a
I think you
really big
insert it.
dump?
No, you insert that thing.
But then
Yeah.
do you have to push it out?
Yes,
I would assume so, or you're gonna get some blockage there. It's. you
Well,
know,
like, you got to hold it in there for like 3 or 4 months, like a woman would.
Wow.
There wasn't. I didn't see a warning on how much time.
There
Sounds like
wasn't a lot of
male yeast
warnings.
infection.
There
Just,
wasn't a
like,
lot of warnings.
They're trying to get the full
involved.
experience here.
Oh.
But it didn't have a crying voice box. I didn't see anything on that. So it's, yeah.
Well, fat phobia is winning, folks. I don't know if if you knew. I'm not sure if you guys were aware, but
This is called a transition.
Lizzo is close to quitting music over bullshit comments about her body. And the fat shaming's working because she's about to quit music and go live on a farm.
Shoot.
What male superstar could ever do this except for Jack Black?
Chris Farley,
Chris Farley would do that.
John Candy.
Dead. Hillary.
DJ Khaled. Another one.
But I don't think he would ever go out on stage in like assless chaps.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Oh, yeah, I think he would.
Yeah.
Thank you, Rob.
I don't know much about DJ Khaled, so I can't accurately
Another
put
one.
my 2 cents in. I don't know, but I feel like Farley, Jack Black. I don't think John Candy would do something like that. He was just a good, funny fat actor, but he didn't really do too much of that physical comedy, did he?
No.
Yeah. So I don't.
Why
I don't know.
is she a thing? Like,
That's
Apparently, she's pretty talented musically. I don't know. I'm such an old man when it comes to music. Like I'm barely up to date on my favorite artists.
go back to that post.
This one.
Yeah.
I mean,
how is Lizzo still this fat when she's constantly moving this much on stage?
I wonder what she must be eating. I mean, that's solid.
that's a good question.
That's
He
solid.
just won the internet.
isn't it just like a medical question at that point?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
it's
and
not- it's
like
not
there's
healthy.
there's it's not easy, but there's a proven way to get rid of all that nonsense, and that's just to eat right and work out. Like that's it. That's all it really takes, but it sucks. So yeah.
That chick eats a lot of bacon.
No, she's eating a lot of carbs. Bacon's good for you.
Yeah, bacon on top of carbs.
That's probably a bacon on her donuts.
A sandwich.
Y'all don't know how close I be to giving up on everyone and quitting, enjoying my money and my man on a fucking farm.
On a farm.
I don't know if she knows what she would be like on a farm.
I don't know. See, I'm gonna. I don't know much about her, but some of the podcasts that I listen to have brought her up, and apparently she's like pretty athletic on stage. I've never looked into it.
Stopped eating fast food a year ago.
Good
Oh,
for
bullshit.
Lizzo.
Bullshit. No fucking way. I'm sorry. What? Okay, in the calorie intake, if she wasn't eating fast food, what else is she eating? Like just straight up ice cream?
Yeah.
I feel like there's no other calorie content except for fast food that gets us this fat.
Just like bread
With
with like imitation maple syrup.
Is there like an opposite to liposuction?
She's just like mainlining high fructose corn syrup.
Soda doesn't count as fast food. I heard that semen's high in fat content.
Yeah, we've got the lamest celebrities now. Like the internet kind of ruined the whole celebrity thing. Like once celebrities started on Twitter and everybody realized how lame they were, everybody's like, oh, damn it. Now you got these big fat women as celebrities, and you're like, yeah, why is she? At least Alyssa Milano, as crazy as she is, she was hot as shit back in the day.
Did you see the photo that's going around the intranets of the Kardashians before and after? There was some meme that said like, "Don't worry, it's not because you're ugly; it's because you're poor." Like it was, the transformation was real.
Matt, can you cut that? Can you cut that drop?
Let's see, we're at 17:39. We can clip that. We can clip that. Let's take a look at this next. It's not really a news.
Is this
item,
the opposite?
Oh, this is awesome. This is so good.
She goes fucking hard.
That's a woman?
They're so
No,
committed.
that's a dude.
This looks like that freshman year.
I was never that
Yeah, fuck it. Get it. Let it crawl. Now you gotta beat the El Chupacabra.
Libre.
Devastating blow. And
He's like, no, I ain't doing it.
yeah, he is.
Oh, this is amazing.
Well, you gotta get in there, big fella. You gotta get in there.
Come on, get in there.
Jesus Christ.
What's this shit? Give him one more. Give him one more. Yeah, give him one more. Yep, line.
Not even a goalie.
That is so amazing.
That was the elongated version if you mashed up the two videos of Aaron taking a half-court shot at CSU and Matt doing Louisville Chugger. That was those. They were just mashed.
It's and playing Benny Hill in the background.
Oh, that was good. We were gonna talk about the what you may call it, the debt ceiling deal. That was,
I don't even know what to think anymore. I'm
done with all of it.
I don't know. I don't
same
fucking know
thing that
anything.
always happens with the fucking Republicans. They talk a big game, get us close to a shutdown, or maybe even shut it down, and then to cave in the end anyways. They all claim to care about spending, but they just keep spending more.
Oh fuck, everybody does.
Yeah,
Matt, you got to look up there's a news story right now of they just did the cheese roll down the hill.
Oh,
they just did it.
What's the cheese roll?
Oh, you haven't seen this?
I saw some.
Oh wait, the thing,
And how
the thing in Ireland or whatever.
it's like in the UK somewhere. Yeah, they do the cheese chase down.
I've seen a documentary on that.
I'm just
got
picturing.
knocked out.
I'm just picturing. Remember Max XC on Spike, the Japanese show where they beat the shit out of each other?
MXC, yeah.
I'm just picturing that, except with white people.
Yeah, probably.
All right, you got it. Oh yes, here we go.
That is a steep hill.
Oh shit! Holy fuck!
That guy might be dead.
They're not even.
They're chasing a big roll of cheese.
Wow. Man. You're gonna spew into this. Oh man. That was gnarly.
So that's more interesting than the debt ceiling.
Yeah. Yeah, it is. What was Bruce Springsteen falls on stage in Amsterdam?
Ooh.
Do show.
Let me see if there's video. Oh, there is. There
No.
is.
Born in the U.S.
I don't. I mean, he didn't go down to the line. He was doing an athletic move.
I was expecting him to just nose diving off of the stage and nobody caught him.
He looking back, maybe not. Maybe that's just old man. Yeah. All these fuckers are old. It's looking like it's going to be an 80-year-old versus a 78-year-old for leader of the free world. Again. Again.
They've got a real grip on what us youth, and that's me saying us youth, are thinking.
Yeah.
Shut up, Tim.
What do you guys think about RFK Jr.?
If you could string a coherent sentence together, that'd be great.
Have you ever listened to him?
A little bit.
He's interesting. He's polling at 20% on the Democratic side, but Biden's not doing any debates. They got to keep that guy like as far into a bunker as they can, so he just like bring him out for special occasions, and that's it.
That's the only way he won last time, was he was in his basement the entire time.
Anytime they let him go off script, he like he goes and sniffs kids and shit. And,
man, he does, man. He
It's
fucking
so weird.
does.
So
Did you see the video of Ducey asking him why he hasn't been campaigning yet, and he just kind of walks away?
Really?
Yeah. Did he walk away and say, "Punk ass fucking kid"?
you're a dumb son of a bitch.
I'm just waiting for him to drop a hard N-word and hit somebody.
Right? When does he get to that? I feel like the only way we could actually see that is if he wins a second term, because then he's going full racist. Dementia.
He's like full dementia,
full
senility. Yeah.
Well, and I heard somewhere somebody bring up the case that maybe Trump's going a little bit because he's been on a tear on Truth Social here lately. Like
he loves himself some Disney right now.
Oh man, he went postal on his former press secretary.
Yeah, because she misquoted a poll.
It turns out she didn't. Yeah, he just dropped like 10 points in the polls.
The only person that stuck up for him for his entire presidency.
Yeah, she was a diehard too.
Yeah.
She was a little. She was. I wouldn't call her like a pit bull. She's too hot to be a pit bull, but she was like a really feisty little chihuahua.
She ain't no Jen Psaki.
No, she ain't got the cannons like Jen Psaki. Jen Psaki's got some big old boobies.
Oh.
It's been what do you think about Ukraine launching drone strikes into Russia? Like, you'd think they'd blow something of importance up if they're gonna poke the bear. Like if you're gonna set something off, go big. Like take some shit out that might be used to hurt you later.
They keep running out of gas. They keep running out of gas and just like kamikazing whatever they can hit.
Yeah, we're gonna fuck up the flag on top of the Capitol. I mean, honestly, that type of shit makes me think it's a false flag, but I don't fucking know how. I could definitely see them being inept enough to do that shit. I don't know.
I said, it's Russia versus other Russia. They're the same mindset. They're the same level of competency, and then they showed it. They're fighting a World War I style war with modern weaponry.
How's that working out?
Well,
we don't know.
A lot of Ukrainian conscripts got killed, and a lot of Russian prisoners got killed, and a city got reduced to rubble. But I think Russia holds it, and they're still fighting over it. I don't know.
It's literally a blend of World War I and World War II.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
but with way more advanced weaponry.
Yes,
they're also fighting over land that nobody else in the world
way better
about.
Tits.
Way better tits.
Way better.
Yeah, it's it's wild. I don't know. They
and then you have trouble in the East. Fucking World War II. Bing bang boom.
Well, like the Taliban has been like reinforcing their border with Iran. Israel's like I think they're like bombing Syria on a weekly basis now.
Thanks, Rob.
And
yeah, it happens.
Yeah, it's like that whole region that's always been a powder keg is turns out it's still a powder keg.
Oh, and then what really made me nervous today was like Kosovo and Serbia.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, God, every time the Serbs start shit, somehow the whole world goes to war.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always in the Balkans or somewhere in that Austro-Hungarian Empire.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's just build a wall. Can we go from like Germany? Where are we going? Just so we don't start World War IV. Where are we walling off? We'll put Germany and the Baltics together. Would that work?
Nothing bad ever happened in Israel.
It was
Nothing.
I mean it worked pretty good for Germany for about 4 years, and then then not so well at all.
Oh yeah, that 4 years was great.
Well, I said for Germany. I mean, it wasn't so great for a lot of people, but for Germany, it was pretty sweet for a little bit.
It was a Keith Richards after party for them for 4 years in their minds.
Man, they I reread the Rise and Fall of the Third Reich here a while back, and it is fascinating how it went from like genius military campaigns and conquests to just like, what the fuck was that guy thinking? What was that guy thinking?
Well, in Germany, they've been popping those methamphetamine pills for fucking how many years, and their brains started to rot.
Yeah, did you ever see that video of Hitler at the 32 Olympics?
Yes.
And he's just like tweaking out.
He's
like
tweaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
And
yeah, because he's on a mix of steroids and methamphetamines.
Well, and who was the marshal of the Luftwaffe?
Goering.
He was a morphine addict. Even like when the first coup they tried from the beer halls.
Yeah, and there were a bunch of like sexual deviants too within.
Oh yeah, the guy who was the head of the SA, he was Peter Puffer.
It's kind of like when those big televangelists, that do all the gay bashing and then all of a sudden turn out to be queer as shit. You're like, oh, that's the reason you were so vocal about.
Who's seen that coming?
Yeah. Anybody that's like super vocal on an issue like that, I'm like, what do you got in your closet there? Yeah, it's
that's
weird.
That's why Tim's so vocal when we call him a San Diego Padres fan.
Yeah,
he's hiding it.
I'm not going to talk to you if I'm just going to look at your fucking stupid mayonnaise lamp.
Just pretend we're on the phone.
You didn't know we were getting on a podcast? You couldn't charge your phone?
No, I couldn't.
Oh, so Tim, I think you're the only one that has not answered this question.
Oh, Jesus. And I don't listen to your podcast ever, so now I don't know where this is going.
Would you pay to watch Lauren Boebert and Marjorie Taylor Greene get it on? Just
absolutely.
Wait, I thought you said mud wrestling last time. Now there's full on scissoring.
Oh yeah, just full on munch and box.
Well, Lauren Borbert's she's single now, so
is Marge. Large Marge is single too.
Yeah, both of them are.
Yeah.
I'd only watch one half of that scissor.
Scissor timbers.
Large Marge would crush your skull like a grape.
I'm gonna break your dick.
She's a CrossFitter. Like she just like
wait, clean and jerk. Like what?
Clean and jerk right on your head.
I need to see what you just did. I need to see what you just did again.
Wait, so did Large Marge, when did she get divorced?
I'm not for sure. We'll talk amongst yourselves. I'll look it up.
I'm just assuming that if she recently got divorced
like 6 months ago.
Oh, okay. So then she probably knew she was going to be divorced for like a year before that. So she's been doing Kegel exercises.
She was banging her personal trainer.
She's got those Benoit balls up in there.
Yeah. She was banging her personal trainer too. So
a lot of Suzanne Summers Thigh Master going on. A lot.
Matt, I just sent you a news story also that sounds like 100% something you would do.
Okay. So
Did you hear about Matt getting a DUI because he switched seats with his dog?
Oh yeah,
God
and got
damn it!
lost on the way.
That is the story I just sent him. God damn it!
Yeah, we already covered it.
We're way ahead of you there, Tim.
God damn it!
Oh my god, it's so good.
And to be fair, I sent that article to you guys way before.
God damn it!
It's amazing. It's amazing how one story.
Colorado.
Yeah.
How one story, like, that's got to be that.
Unfortunately, it's not me.
It's so good.
We've all heard other stories about Matt trying to get away from the police. So
he's very, very sneaky.
I'm a big supporter of our men and women in blue.
That's not my jar of weed, Ossifer.
What seems to be the officer problem.
Yeah, so Large Marge got divorced in officially the end of December. So there we go. Now, how much would you pay to watch them scissor out?
Live or camera?
Yeah, I don't know if I can handle the smell in that room.
Depends on the angles that you get to watch.
You ever looked into some of the shit on Bobert? Like, that bitch is straight up trailer park crazy.
Oh yeah,
like,
she's nuts.
Her husband was arrested for
woman right in a trailer truck crash, put her in the Congress.
Yeah, she got her. I think she got her GED like 3 weeks before she was elected.
Are you serious?
I think so.
She looks like if she was a stripper, her song would be "Crazy Bitch" by Buck Cherry.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I would watch that right on stage.
Oh yeah, no doubt. That'd be a fun watch,
dude. That would so be a Shotgun Willie show. She couldn't be anywhere else.
Not that she couldn't do Diamond Cabaret, but she's just a Shotgun Willie's girl.
Yeah,
yeah.
Shotguns is pretty classy.
Oh, they have gun in the name.
She is dumb. Dumb.
How could she conceal carry fully naked?
Oh, yeah. Well, maybe then she'll still be exercising her right one way or the other. She'll just open carry.
She could have been one of those ones that was like a Congress person for years and years, but I think it's finally all coming out and she's going to be done.
She's been awful quiet since re-election, you know.
So that her district is like super red, super fucking red.
Yeah,
and she only
barely
won. She like 3 points, maybe 2.
It was less than
it was less than it was like 600 votes.
Yeah, it was less than 1,000.
Hold on, intraneting.
I want to say it was like 550 or some shit like that.
And she won by like a good margin the first time, and they made her county or they made her district even redder, and she lost votes.
Because she's like from all the way on the west slope to like Pueblo County.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, it's a very winnable district for her, but she's fucking loony.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
I love that the crazies come from Colorado.
Like, she fucks good. You don't get that amount of fire without fucking good.
Or she just lays there because she knows she's hot.
she's too spicy for that.
Watch out, you're a crazy bitch, but you fuck so good on top of that.
That's I think I don't know, man. Those red districts, she's shut up a lot. They're probably gonna throw a bunch of money to try to knock her off, but man, rural America ain't got much else to root for, so they'll I think they'll vote her in.
People don't understand what Colorado really is too. And when you get outside of Denver and Boulder and Fort Collins.
Dude, I don't understand Colorado anymore. I've been gone long enough where I'm like, fuck, man, this is way different than the state I grew up in.
Oh yeah.
Fort
People
Collins
like
especially.
you, Rob, you goddamn liberals moving in and ruining all my shit.
Fucking
You've been here the whole time.
fucking Chicagoans.
Don't Chicago or Colorado.
Yeah, quit Chicago crapping on us.
I talked to a guy the other day that has he's worked a horseback on 6 of the 7 continents. He hadn't been to Antarctica yet, but he rode reindeer in Mongolia.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Mongolia?
Mongolia. Damn it, I fucked up, guys. I did not ask him if he stormed the shitty wall. I fucked up.
Come on, man. You're just fucking slipping. Like, as soon as I heard Mongolia, that's where I was going.
I was trying to be in professional mode since I was interviewing this guy. He wrote a book about it. It's a really good book, but yeah, so I was in professional mode. That's not that I didn't go in my mind, but
man, Matt, you are so mature because I don't know if I could hold it in.
I should have.
Aaron would just be like, say it, just say it.
Did you knock down his shitty wire?
It would be like in Super Troopers where they play the meow game. I just keep on saying it, except just normal tone.
That movie they just came out with, the Quasimodo movie, is pretty funny.
I actually watched it. It's
not their best work,
no,
but it's pretty funny.
There's one scene when they're super drunk and they're like speaking French to each other in quotes, and that made me laugh.
The one dude that they use, his job is to be the tester for the rack
torture device.
Yeah. And he just keeps getting taller throughout the movie. He's like, holy fuck, you're tall.
and the song they keep singing to each other in the bar is Frere Jacques.
Yeah.
I think it's like the greatest song ever.
Yeah, it's pretty funny, but it's not their best work, but it was good to see a decent comedy coming out.
It's no Super Troopers.
No.
What was that fucking softball movie that one of you yokels really fucking liked, but everybody else hated?
The softball movie?
Oh,
yes. Was it Tim?
What are you talking about?
Fucking Tim.
I love
What's your
that
fucking
movie.
stupid movie?
With God damn, what was that called?
With Artie Lang.
Yeah, it was Artie Lang.
Before he lost his
like
nose.
Beer League or some shit like that.
Fucking
Something
Tim loves that fucking movie.
That movie was funny as shit.
I don't know if I've ever watched it. I can see the cover of it, but I don't know if I've ever watched it.
He has the Karate Kid in it.
It's fucking special.
You gonna go see the Burt Kreischer movie, The Machine?
My brother-in-law went and saw it. He said it was fucking hilarious.
Really?
Yeah.
You'd think it would be. Burt Kreischer's pretty funny, but
yeah,
I don't know. I won't watch it in the theater, but I'll probably watch it at some point. They're starting to make some comedies in like what's his name, De Niro in a comedy with that Italian comic, I can't remember his name.
Andrew Dice Clay.
He's Jewish.
Is he not Italian?
No, he's Jewish.
You can be Italian and Jewish.
But I don't think he's
No,
Italian.
you cannot.
No, all Jews are the same, Rob. No, I don't think he's Italian though, is he?
Dude,
maybe. Is
He
Aaron
talks like he is.
Yeah, I don't know. He might be. But I know because his last name's like Goldstein or something like that.
Silverstein.
Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, he's definitely super. He's Brooklyn
Jew.
Jew.
Tim. I see.
That doesn't sound very Jewish to me.
yeah, I was gonna say his whole act was being, I assume, Italian from Brooklyn.
Something
I guess
like that. He was the Dice Man. Yeah. All right. This is pretty funny. Chicken loose on subway halts service in Mexico City. Service was temporarily halted on a line of Mexico City's subway system after a chicken got loose on the tracks.
Is that not the most Mexican thing you've ever heard?
Only thing more Mexican would have been a donkey.
El Pollo Loco.
By the city's metro system showed the electricity cut off at a station near the city's center.
Okay. Thank God the chicken lived.
Is Mexico getting soft? Because back in the good old days, they would have just ran that fucking chicken over with the train.
And also, too, like, how many hours does that chicken actually have to live?
Right?
Not many. Pedro's about to eat that sucker tonight.
They literally took it in that bag from the subway over to the first restaurant they saw.
No. I'm fucking killing this chicken.
The chicken eluded several attempts to capture it before one worker tossed his coat over the bird. Huh.
Are you sure that's not Florida?
No, Florida would be a gator.
Gator.
Be a gator.
Oh my God.
Oh, what's this one, Tim?
I'm just sending you all kinds of funny ass stories.
Oh, I saw a headline about this one. We'll fertility doctor accused of using his own sperm dies in crash of hand-built plane.
Was he the Orville brothers?
What?
Fertility doctor accused of using own sperm dies in crash of hand-built plane.
I'm going to escape the law.
If that doesn't sound like Epstein, I don't know.
A New York
he built his own
doctor
plane
who was accused of using his own sperm to impregnate several patients died over the weekend when the hand-built airplane he was in fell apart mid-flight.
What did he fucking make it out of cardboard?
Dr.
his Wright brothers. He's like,
Balsa wood.
Dr. Morris Wortman of Rochester was a passenger in the experimental aircraft that went down Sunday in a pasture in Orleans County. Pilot Earl Luce Jr. of Brockport was also killed, according to the sheriff.
Wow,
did they make a movie about this guy?
It was a Whitman W5 Buttercup airplane. The wings of the aircraft became detached from the fuselage and fell to the ground in an orchard. The fuselage continued west for another 1,500 before crashing. So the plane or the wings ripped off, and it had another 1,500 yards to pick up speed before it crashed. Son of a bitch!
It's like a Wile E. Coyote fucking cartoon.
Yeah, Wortman was a well-known OBGYN in Western New York who was often the target of anti-abortion protesters. He was sued in 2021 by the daughter of one of his patients who became pregnant in the 80s. The lawsuit said the doctor secretly used his own sperm while telling the patient that
I saw this
been
movie.
a local medical student.
Wait, what movie you watching?
Sounds
it's
like
with Pierce Brosnan. You seen it, man?
It was on Disney.
it sounds like a Hallmark or like
Lifetime.
What's like the Lifetime? Yeah, it sounds like a Lifetime movie.
Except they add.
No, this one's a horror movie.
He used his own jizz, but he told the patient the donor had been a local medical student. Said the doctor kept the secret even after the daughter, his biological offspring, became his gynecology patient.
Oh my God.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Wow. That took a turn. I wasn't expecting that one.
I was just going off the header of the article.
That's the best headline I've read in quite some time. Fertility doctor accused of using his own sperm dies in crash of hand-built plane. I want to use that for the title of this episode, but it's this fucking long. But I might use it anyways.
Do it.
You're for the algorithm, you're supposed to keep your title short and snappy, but I think this one has a nice ring to it.
Hey Matt, for the art, you should have like our pictures writing on a semen, on a.
Well, we'll all be different semen.
Yeah, there you go.
We'll all be different semen.
Mm-hmm.
I think we can do that. We
come up with the best ideas when we're sitting together.
There was another. Oh, this one. Tech developer clones his girlfriend with ChatGPT. It can send him selfies.
Oh my God.
Yeah. A tech developer has created an AI clone of his girlfriend using ChatGPT and now wants others to do the same. New York-based Anais.
New York-based? No.
Yeah. Is the creator of Girlfriend GPT, a weekend project of his where he tries to turn his real-life girlfriend, Sasha, into a GPT AI. By combining the conversational AI tool ChatGPT with other AI programs, including image generators, Anais claims to have created an AI with a personality similar to his partner.
Jesus H, man.
He's even made the project open source so anyone can make an AI girlfriend and invited the public to add their own personalities to the tool.
This is the end of our civilization.
Remember how I was saying we're playing with a bunch of fires right now? This was the other one I was talking about.
Yeah. Okay, but like, how do you fuck it? Like, if it's just talking to you on your phone, I mean, that's...
If you have your phone in one hand and your hand in another hand, like and like a pillow...
Tim, tell us about how you fucked the couch when you were younger.
Rob taught me how to do it.
Nice and easy.
Speaking of, I had to tell my oldest the other day not to lay flat down on the vibrating chair. I don't think fun. He was just like, he was sitting there for a minute or two, and I was like, Verb, what are you doing? He's like, just lay down. I was like, bud, only put your butt on the vibrator, okay? Which is not the first time I've ever said that phrase. But I digress.
That couch is so fucked.
So, the other day, I was helping Gus. He was putting a latch on the clubhouse door, and he wanted to do it old style, like he was going to use a rock to pound in this staple. And anyway, I I told him I had some tools to help do it better. So I gave him a pair of pliers, and he couldn't get them open. So I was like, "Oh, let me go get some stuff to make it easier for you." And he's like, "All right, if you need me, I'll be outside chasing the rooster." And I was like, "All right, awesome." And so I come outside, and sure enough, he's got this rooster, and we have some like Mexican fighting roosters. they're pussies. They don't fight, but they've got the long feathers and stuff. And he's got one of the roosters by the longest tail feather, and just like whipping this sucker around, trying to get the tail feather out so he could tie it to the door of the clubhouse.
That is the most fucking Matt McKinley offspring story.
I was literally going to say the exact same thing. That's the most Matt story I've ever heard in my life.
I laughed really fucking hard, and I was also very proud of him. It's like he needed
resourceful with his rooster.
Did he get it, Matt? Did he get it pulled off?
He got it. He said there was a little piece of meat that came with it.
He's like an Indian. He uses all pieces of the rooster.
That's to ward off the evil spirits.
Yeah, so I was like, all right, well, next time let's find a feather that's not attached to the rooster. There's plenty of them laying around. Like,
dude, that rooster's never gonna fuck with him ever.
He hates that rooster anyways. So
Why does he hate the rooster, Matt?
I can't remember why he hates, but that one in particular he hates. He doesn't mind the other ones, but he hates that.
Rooster's a fucking dick.
he got his best tail feather though.
Just hates him. What does the rooster look like, Matt?
It's like I said, it's a Mexican fighting rooster.
It's like Rebecca.
Fuck.
That's
funny.
Clip it, Matt.
So it looks kind of
you fucking idiot.
It kind of looks like
what color is it, Matt?
It's like this.
Oh, like that's the White Fence Farm fucking cock right there.
Yeah, kind of like
good looking cock.
Get that drop. Get that drop. God damn it.
Yeah, right around something like that.
He hates that bird, huh?
Yeah. I don't think it attacked him or anything. Like I said, these roosters they look tough. They've got the big spurs on their feet and big old long colorful feathers, but they're pussies.
Little Yeti Seinfeld.
Oh shit. Well, let's pull up Drudge and we'll go down the line and see what story we can make fun of. I'm sure there's plenty.
If you don't find anything here, do Florida Man for this date. That's okay, always good.
We'll where are we at? We're about an hour. We'll pick one here. Moscow claims to destroy last warship.
Ghislaine Maxwell fears getting attacked in prison because she ratted out her.
Oh, I thought she died.
No, she hasn't been Clinton yet.
No, she has not been Epstein. Where did you see that one at?
Right under the white-haired dude in the middle.
Okay. Oh, she's snitching on inmates now, huh?
Oh, wow.
Shit. Snitches get stitches.
Snitches get stitches.
Yeah. Daily Mail. It's either the New York Post or the Daily Mail with the best headlines. Let's see.
Cuban inmates.
Wow. They were trying to extort her. She reported the inmates known as Las Cubanas to the authorities after they demanded items from her commissary order. Wow.
Why don't you give me your cornbread?
They didn't get my cornbread.
Constant fear of a brutal beatdown after she ratted out 2 violent Cuban inmates for trying to extort her.
But now she's freaking out because the 2 bullies have been released back into the general prison population, and they're out for revenge.
Oh, she's at a low security Florida. Oh,
Yeah, she's not going to make it very long.
No. So scared of retribution, she's refusing to use the shower stalls, a frequent setting for violent ambushes with razor blades or socks patched with bars of soap.
Thank you for the weapons of choice they're using.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a good picture.
Oh, I hope they beat the fuck out of that woman.
The diminutive sex trafficker is being escorted to and from her prison library job every day by a guard, while the Cubans, described as tattooed, tall, and thick, have been moved to a different unit.
Wasn't that her clientele?
Tall and thick.
No, her clientele was like old, white, and slimy, kind of.
They describe themselves as tall and thick.
Las Cubanas have a reputation for being tough and mean inside jail, and they don't let anything slide. They're saying Maxwell needs to pay for the 47. Snitches get stitches, as the saying goes. They will beat her up the first chance they get.
Who's quoted? Like whose quote was that?
Does not say.
An insider.
An insider.
Is that the same as a person? What's the term, Matt? When
person's familiar with the situation, person's familiar with Donald Trump's thinking.
Yes.
Person's familiar. Yeah.
Literally could be anybody.
Yeah.
The Cubans criticized her for being aloof and snobbish.
Oh. Shock.
Yeah.
I'm picturing her like, remember that movie Let's Go to Prison? When he gets there and he's asking for like a fresca.
Yeah.
Our source says the pair found out that strict vegan Maxwell had an arrangement with a kitchen worker who would steal extra fruit, vegetables, and tofu for her.
Dang.
Oh, Jesus. They have tofu in prison now? Sights and wonders.
Dude, angry white women get what they want, okay? and who eats tofu? Angry white women. When the Cubans discovered what Max was doing, they demanded she spend her entire commissary limit of $360 on things for them, otherwise they would report her. She would trade the fresh fare for items bought through the prison commissary, which mainly offers snacks, candy, and other junk food. Even wrote her a note, which was a bad idea, as Max took that to the lieutenant's office as evidence of blackmail. Oh, man. She's fucked.
She's dead.
No.
Good. She's dead.
The Clintons don't even have to get their hands dirty on this one. The Cubans are going to do it for them.
She fucking Clintoned herself.
Yep.
Isn't that the most like snobbish white woman thing though ever? Yep. I'm going to tell the authorities; they'll protect me.
Yeah. I'm going to speak with a manager. I'm telling the warden. Isn't she British though? Yeah, British. I can't do good. I don't know what they would say, but
someone interviewed her while she was in solitary.
No, she wasn't in solitary. The Cubans were.
No, go up a little bit. Ironically, Maxwell spent 48 hours in locked up by herself after she gave a jailhouse interview. Oh, okay.
So
she got in trouble for doing that? Huh.
Well, when was this? Back in January. Huh.
Why is that list not published yet?
For real.
That's unbelievable.
I'm going full tin foil on this one, boys.
Dude,
full tin foil.
Alex Jones started talking about this shit like 15 years ago.
And now he's $1 billion trillion dollars in debt.
He got Clinton in another way.
Oh, they made it. They sentenced him to $1 billion. Like that fucking clown has $1 billion.
So how does that work? Does he just keep on doing his podcast and every cent goes to this Papillion fund?
I don't know how that works at all, but
Rob,
think of it like if you foreclose on your house or whatever, you have a debt that's you can't pay. Like that's now the court is saying you need to pay your $1 billion, whatever it is. You got to figure it out. So go to bankruptcy. Set up your payment plan. You're going to pay $1,000 for the next 2 million years.
Yeah,
right?
Monthly
$300 a month.
$500 million a month. Oh, here's my
point,
payment.
Doesn't that have to like trigger the cruel and unusual punishments at some point when you're like,
$1 billion.
It's gonna take me 70,000 years to pay this off.
Like you're perpetually poor. It's just like you don't have to pay it unless you're like homeless. Then you don't have to pay it.
Yeah,
you've got nothing.
Speaking of homeless, we got a homeless update from San Francisco. My wife had to take the senior class to their senior trip. They went to Alcatraz and then some theme park up there, but they did not have to step over human shit in San Francisco. So that's a good thing, I think.
It's a win.
It's a win.
My ex-boss that left recently, she was from San Francisco and she had an app on her phone where she could tap on the phone and put a thing down there that says where there's a pile of shit.
You'd ping where there's a human dookie.
And it is literally sponsored by the state or the city of San Francisco to like basically
it's essentially Waze for dookie.
You open it up and your phone looks like it has chicken pox.
Tim, I thought you were going to say that they were marking.
Everywhere.
These are sex offenders, Tim.
I thought you were going to say they were marking where the homeless people were.
No, where the homeless people took a shit.
Okay. No, I thought that's where you're going. I was like, that's the most San Franciscan thing ever.
Well, she was like, I don't know if we're just in the super nice part of town, but she's like, we were all down by the wharf and whatnot, and it was pretty normal. Like there was a handful of homeless people, but like nothing crazy. No human shit on the street. So maybe they just got a really good human shit removal crew.
And that's a good review of the city.
I think no shit on the floor.
Don't worry, Matt. Denver's picking up where San Francisco's lacking.
Jesus Christ,
man! Downtown's such a shithole.
They're about 20 years behind California on the shittiness scale, so they're catching up. They're catching up. Yeah, how's Chicago holding up, Rob? You hear much?
Shit.
Yeah.
There were 57 shootings in Chicago.
But they're all in like a 6-block radius.
Over Memorial Day weekend.
Yeah, it's only in one neighborhood usually.
Like the rest of the city's normal like liberal hippieville, but then there's just like extreme gang violence in like 5 city blocks.
Definitely where Rob's from.
South side. South and west.
Man, fuck the Cubs.
Yep. God bless.
Yeah, it's wild. There was a pack of teenagers that attacked a couple Marines in California over the weekend.
What the fuck is going on? Are parents just not parenting anymore? Did the pandemic just break everybody?
It's all TikTok.
It is all TikTok. Goddamn China.
Goddamn China.
Aaron, what
Lindsey
the fuck
Graham,
are you doing right now?
Lindsey Graham's trying to get himself put on an assassination list. I don't know if you saw him. He was over in Ukraine the other day, and he's like, "It's good. We're killing Russians. Russians are dying. It's awesome."
You're like, told Tom Cruise movie from the 80s. He went full.
I know, you're just like, what would you pipe down, you little queen?
Matt, I have a question.
Okay.
I have an answer for this question, but I want to hear yours. What would be the code name for the mission to assassinate Lindsey Graham?
To assassinate, it's got to be Operation Ladybugs.
Yes, there you go. Me and Matt are on the same ladybug.
Lindsey Graham. Let me introduce you to my ladybugs.
So wait, did the CCP put it what was I read the headline, but I didn't hear anything about it.
I saw part of the transcript. It was or video. I guess it was edited though. But he did say he was celebrating the fact that Russians were dying and very publicly. So that, not very statesmanlike.
He went full World War II Senate.
Yeah,
senators talking about the threat across the pond.
Something like that. I mean, it was more just yep, we're a bunch of Russians are dying and we're all about that shit. That's kind of what he said. And then they edited the video and then he said best money we've ever spent. But I think there was something in between there, but I don't know. It was could you please not get us into a full-fledged war with Russia? That's seems like a relatively reasonable request. Is just try not to escalate it to full-fledged war with Russia. That would be ideal.
Yeah.
It'd be ideal. Yeah, other than that, we're still at war with Russia. The debt ceiling probably is going to pass the Senate. They had to get 50 Democrats on board to pass it through the House. And I love how they just throw a fight. They're like, yeah, we're gonna get some spending cuts, and then they just kick the ball down the road. And I don't know. How do you ever pay back $33 trillion? I mean, Jesus fuck, man. I don't know even what you do with that.
That's Alex Jones money.
Yeah, they were saying in the next not very long, I don't know how many years, but 40% of the government budget will be just spent on interest payments.
Jesus.
Yeah. It's fucking stupid. I don't know how any of that works. I just know it's probably shouldn't happen like that. That. If I had to I don't know. That's why Ron Paul was like, I'm not sure how this is gonna work out. No, I'm gonna vote no. Just vote no on all of that. But instead you compromise by giving the Democrats their social spending and then the Republicans the military spending, and everybody wins, and we just spend even more money than what they were fighting over for the first time.
I love that McCarthy was out there saying how much they saved or cut. It was what was it, $2 trillion or something like that?
That's what he was saying, yeah.
But then if that's numbers true, wouldn't it be a better way to analyze it by doing a percentage of GDP now instead of
well,
what would $2 trillion be in 1930s money? It's a better analysis if you look at the percentage.
The name for that number's invented yet.
Not yet.
1 billion.
1
billion. 1 million.
Whatever was the Alex Jones settlement.
Yeah, exactly. I forget what they did mention something in the trillions on Alex Jones. Like it wasn't a part of the judgment, but it was like speculation or something. We're like, or what's the point? you already sentenced him to a billion. Like he's never paying that back.
Matt, after the show, Matt's gonna go on Alex Jones GoFundMe site, contribute $10.
Bro, I'm gonna give you $14.
I ain't giving that guy shit. He's entertaining, but I ain't paying for it. $1 billion though. That's fucking stupid. That's more than they made Fox News pay for Dominion. You know, like they only made. Well, I guess they settled out of court, but it was like 750 million, something like that. But Alex Jones gets $1 billion. Fucking stupid. What's your thoughts? I mean, they also did like a summary judgment on him. So like the whole trial for him was just about how much he had to pay. It wasn't even about whether
it wasn't even like he was guilty.
Yeah, the judge issued a summary judgment on it, and I think they kept asking for documents, and he either refused to give them. According to him, he said he gave them everything, but I don't know. But they issued a summary judgment on him, and then they just the jury was to decide on how much to pay him. That was their only job, or how much he had to pay.
Came up with $1 billion.
$1 billion. Yeah. Fucking wild. It makes me glad I don't make any money off of this. Like I love you, Rob, but I don't think you're qualified enough to get me out of some sort of trouble like that.
No, I'm not helping you.
Speaking of that, and legal matters and things we probably should have done already. Pull up that Simone or what was the
Raven?
The non-disclosure agreement.
Yeah.
I thought that was quite interesting today.
Simone Biles asked everyone she dated to sign an NDA. That's not what the headline said that you sent. It was everybody she had sex with, right?
Yeah. Did they change it?
They might have, but
Raven. That's Raven Simone now.
No. That's Cisco.
It is Charles Barkley and Mila Kunis's retarded baby.
She looks like she's in Fast and Furious 10.
Okay, yeah, this maybe I just read that wrong.
Wait, no, I mean, it says that she would ask her romantic partners to sign before the naughty times.
Oh.
I'm telling you, Matt, I think you're right, bud.
Yeah.
Not even Raven Simone's now wife avoided a non-disclosure agreement in order to be involved with the star. Former child actress recently shared on Howie Mandel Does Stuff podcast that she asked everyone she dated to sign an NDA to prevent them from sharing publicly about their relationship. All of my relationships, especially obviously when I started dating them, I had to get people to sign NDAs. It took me a while to.
She was on the Cosby Show.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was a little girl.
She's Rudy.
She would ask her romantic partners to sign before the
black?
naughty times. And shared even she reluctantly asked her wife Miranda Day to sign. Is her wife hot?
Yeah, please.
Better looking than Raven, but I wouldn't say hot.
No,
that's her.
That's
Raven.
Wife.
That's Raven Simone.
Oh, okay. Well, that makes.
That's so confused.
I know.
Same person, Matt.
Well, let's look her up though for real. I want to see if her wife's hot. No, not really.
That's a negatory.
That is the most lesbian person I've ever seen.
She looks like she's a side character in Blossom.
I've got a shirt that looks not too different from that, and it's like 20 years old.
She shops at Whole Foods.
Man, she looks a little better there. But that one got me.
That one looks like she's about to go chop some lumber.
She looks like it's like an ET kind of look.
She looks like oh, go ahead.
It was kind of like Rob earlier when his audio was lagging. He was like a dog when you kind of whistling.
What's that famous painting with the farmer and his wife?
American Gothic.
It looks like the wife when she was like 20.
She looks like if you asked Chat GPT or whatever to like make a picture of a lesbian.
Yeah.
I'm getting more Flower Child. She went to see you.
All right, so there she doesn't look bad. Not great, but not bad.
She's never eaten anything besides soy.
And ketchup.
And just ketchup soy.
She is
Rob. There's Rob. There's fucking Rob right there. Rob, we've been talking you up so much, and that captured you right there.
Well, go back to that. Where was that photo at? Either way, I think it's pretty safe to say that that Raven Simone's the top in that relationship. Like, she's the one putting on the strap on.
She looks like she sells like corduroy pants.
I mean, Raven Simone gets a hold of that chick, she ain't getting away.
Well, she has her by about 150 pounds.
That's what I'm saying. She's the obvious top, I think. I don't know how lesbian.
You never know about those situations, man.
Yeah, I know. I mean, look at that though. I mean,
fierce.
Yeah.
She seems pretty dainty.
Did I get you that time, Tim?
Yeah.
Did you send another one?
She looks like she can hold a lot of pool balls.
Oh, Matt. Florida man for this date.
Oh, right. I had another one I was gonna. We'll save that for the Patreon.
Matt, what did I send you? I can't even remember.
The Indiana.
Oh yeah, Indiana man is dead after a grenade found in his grandfather's belongings explodes.
his granddad booby trapped this kid's inheritance.
Wouldn't that be the greatest lesson?
How bad did this granddad hate his grandkid? He's like, Charlie did a number on me, and now I'm going to do a number on you.
I like that it's what is with this picture of a grenade with like a shooting range?
Yeah, with the
dark and ominous.
Yeah. Make sure you aim for center mass with your grenade every time.
Yeah, try and hit within the 20 feet either way. You're good.
If I was a part of this family, I would use this as a learning lesson. Like, don't go opening up drawers. You might explode. Like, Granddad might have put a fucking booby trap somewhere around.
Live grenade.
An Indiana man is dead after a grenade discovered in a grandfather's belongings detonated. According to a post from Lake County Sheriff's Department, officers responded to a call of an explosion before 6:30 p.m. Saturday night.
Two kids were hurt in that thing too.
Family was looking through their grandfather's belongings when they found the handheld explosive device and it went off. Someone reportedly pulled the pin on the device and it detonated. Well,
No shit.
Well, there we go.
probably what they do.
Oh,
That's
this is a
Not play a freaking game of Call of Duty at all.
That's your problem right there. Shing a dung net.
Found an adult male unresponsive at the scene. He was later declared dead.
Wait, how fucking old is this guy? It's not like some 5-year-old playing with dad's gun, right?
The man's 2 children, a 14-year-old boy and an 18-year-old woman, were wounded by shrapnel and transported to a nearby hospital. Huh.
So he's at least 58.
There's an investigation going on?
Yeah, the investigation is ongoing.
Yeah, someone pulled the pin.
Yeah. The rest of the family is going to get thrown in jail because their granddad had a grenade.
It had sentimental value.
Yeah. According to the FBI, some families have unexpectedly found explosive devices in the belonging of their parents or grandparents who were military veterans. Some veterans brought back explosives as souvenirs from World War I and II, the Korean War, the Vietnam, and the Gulf War.
Sentimental value.
Yeah.
Remember when I blew up Charlie with one of these?
Wait, I think he was just really.
No,
he was
Matt,
really
go to
disappointed.
Go to the last line.
Okay.
This is their PSA announcement.
Oh, yeah. Authorities say anyone who finds a grenade or other explosive ordnance should move away from the device and call 911 immediately.
No shit.
And then get charged for weapons the next day.
Pull the pin, see what happens.
I mean, we're here.
You know, and that would be the thing that would happen in something like in a place like Indiana or Oklahoma. Like somebody would find a grenade in their granddad's suit
It's not
say,
real.
let's say they don't explode themselves this time, but they call it in, and the cops would be like, "We're gonna have to take you to jail for possession of a hand grenade." Like, I didn't know we had it. Doesn't matter. The law is the law. And then you'll have a whole bunch of like hardline conservatives, and they'll be like, "Yep, the law is the law. He shouldn't have resisted."
You're looking at this grenade and you're going, we all know what's the worst that could happen. What's the best that could happen?
Yeah. Best thing that could happen is we pull this pin and it doesn't go boom.
You dummy, the weapon swap was
Nobody
last
thought
week
to
at the
throw
police
it.
station.
Nobody thought to throw it.
Yeah, right?
You can pull the pin all you want, but don't release the handle. And
No.
when you do, throw that shit.
Dude,
Throw
Call of Duty's a 5-second stall. That's a 3-second.
I could see this
maybe.
happening to Aaron, though. He finds a grenade and, like, Vern just runs up and pulls the pin, and Aaron, like, gets butterfingers right away and just like, oh, my God.
Yeah.
Hot potato.
It would be still rising, Tim.
It's still rising.
I've never thrown a grenade. I'd like to throw a grenade one of these days. It'd be kind of cool. I've set off some explosives, but not military grade explosives.
You haven't gone digging at your parents' house to see if you can find any explosives?
My dad didn't have explosives. He had plenty of guns, but we didn't really have any explosives. I mean, you could make stuff into explosives, but we didn't. No. We bought some tannerite. That's
always fun. That's always fun.
Yeah. It's kind of crazy you can just buy that shit with all the amount of stuff that's illegal. Tannerite's pretty easy to get a hold of.
Yeah.
But it's
That's
usually just drunk rednecks that buy it though for whatever reason.
Gotta keep that militia sharp.
No, it's not even for malicious shit. It's just to blow shit up.
I know.
Like old cars. Just pack it full of tannerite. Why not?
We need to get this off our drive. We need to get it off our
America.
driveway.
America.
And boom goes the dynamite.
Oh, well, I gotta take a leak. We'll come back for for the Patreon. I've got a good one. I don't know how true this story is, but I want it to be true real bad. And we'll come back on the flip side for the Patreon crew. Anyway, for me and Aaron, Rob, and Tim, fuck you, Tim.
The fuck?
Move your ass. We're burning daylight.
Fuck you, Tim. Then Rob, you go.
Your eyes up in the morning, beneath the stars so bright. Pull your hat down, make sure your cinch is tight. Horses kinda snuffy, cold chill up your spine. We'll get your ass moving, son, we're burning daylight. Burning daylight. Burning daylight. In the saddle till the job's done right. Is just a gather, and you won't catch 'em all. But when you ride through the gate, make sure you sit up tall. I can see the horizon, it's looking pretty bright. Well, get your ass moving, son, we're burning daylight. Burning daylight. Burning daylight. In the saddle till the job's done right.